All right, we're back live here. I think we had a little bit of another technical difficulty here. We do have a lot of stuff going on here. We have the NHL playoff game on. More videos, more views, exactly. So we got the NHL playoffs going on. We have our playoffs going on. So there's a lot going on to the point I think the stream keeps failing because of that. All right, so it is working. It is working. Shot there from Peel. Blocked away. Rebound comes out. Hartzell, nice little play to himself. Hartzell goes for the toe drag and bodies up Horvath. Winds up getting it over to AJ. AJ back over. Hartzell has it now. 1:44 remaining in the game. Nice pass there to Peel. Peel has it. Shot save. Rebound save there by Greenman, excuse me. Download to Nadler. That one's off the mark. Hartzell just going to whip it off the boards there. Greenman's going to pick it up, but he's quickly closed off there by Shane Barnett. And eventually Turbulence just takes it all the way back in their own zone. They're going to be looking to pull this goalie pretty soon. Comes up. Steve Murray has it. Murray sends it over to Nadler. Nadler on the back door has it. Nadler's going to wind. Fires. Save there by Sueza. It is packed in here tonight. The whole boys club, Barstool Sports. Every kid has the same exact haircut. As the goaltender making his way into the bleachers. That's interesting. Face off one. Bonage goes for the open net and puts it just wide. 1 minute remaining here in regulation. Let's see if Turbulence can tie this one up. Greenman has it. Over there to Murray. Murray, shot saved by Swiss. Rebound comes out to Peel. Peel stripped there by Swiss. Gets over to Bonage. Bonage gets it up there to Ryan Barnett, and he has the game on his stick, and he fights the rolling puck, and finally tucks it in. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That was all over the place. And that is it. Bad News Bears look like they're going to walk away with this one with a 4-2 win over Turbulence. We're going to end it for the play-by-play commentary here. We will keep the live stream going. And I'm going to head down and do the awards.
What a save by Brian Swizza. 4-2 final, 37.5 seconds left. And regulation, got Anthony Merrigan going down to get the trophies ready, and hopefully we're going to have a lot of fun. That was just a crazy stick break. Like, how do you put that much strength into it? You don't get any stronger than that. AJ battling up against Phil Kaiser. Number one. And he scores. Phil. Final score 5-2. Bad News Bears win the championship. Game 3. Healthy Scratches against Flying Hellfish. Anthony Merrigan on the rink. Talking to the Turbulence goalie, seeing how that game performance was. Giving out the trophy. Who's going to get it? And it's the captain, Barnett, number 44. Now we're getting a team photo. But yesterday was just a banger. The games yesterday were just great. That was a great game by the Bad News Bears. A great game. Anthony Merrigan putting the rewards back for the next game. Healthy Scratchers versus Flying Hellfish. Star players, Mike Pervera on the Healthy Scratches. And number 21 on Flying Hellfish. We have Roman, the goalie, for Healthy Scratches. Hasn't played in 10 years. Let's see how good he is. Well, that was bad news for the Turbulence. Get it? Because bad news there. That is the end of warm-ups. Now we have Anthony Merrigan coming back on the bleachers for game number 3. Mic drop. There you go.
All right, we're back live. We have our Copper B Championship matchup here. The Healthy Scratches taking on the Flying Hellfish. Face off won by the Healthy Scratches as Mike Primo, Sandbagger of the Year, has it. Primo gets it over to 44 on the Healthy Scratches. Now, I don't know a lot of names on here, but we're going to try our best as the Hellfish pick it back up here. Shot, line fire, saved there by Roman. Rebound comes all the way out as Hellfish try to recollect the puck here. That's Lipschitz who has it. Lipschitz tries to get in front. That one's blocked off. Makes its way out. This guy usually wears a hoodie. Shot on there is blocked by Joe Ralston. So we have a father-son combo. Father-son combo in the last game with the Zuazes and the Barnetts with the brothers. And Joe Ralston has it, showing off his best dance moves. Joe Ralston takes a shot rebound. Picked up by Lipschitz. Lipschitz sends it all the way back to Brandon Ralston. So we got the D-pair father-son combo out here. Brandon Ralston has it. He's got a head of steam here. Ralston gets the blue line. Gets to his backhand. Ralston in front. That one's poked away. Got my camera guy back. Ralston picks it back up. Gets it over to Lipschitz. Lipschitz plays catch with Ralston. I'm actually going to pull up the roster here for the Healthy Scratches. It's a newer team, so I don't know all of the guys yet. But they're... Go, hurry up. Out to Ralston. Ralston gets it over. His Temple native has it and skates back behind his own net. He's going to have the puck on his stick behind his own net here as RJ Miller, captain, takes his swing. Hellfish head the other way. Blocked off there. A couple of guys run into each other. Now the Healthy Scratches try to take a stab at it. He blows a tire in the corner. Winds up going down low. Poke pass over there to RJ Miller. RJ Miller misses McComb with the pass. Guys fighting the puck here early. As the Hellfish are going to pick this one up. Hellfish get ahead of steam the other way. That one's going to be picked off here by Fucane. Hellfish wind up with the back on the stick. Hit backhand pass in front of McCollum. That one's blocked off here. As Tony Martin has it, captain of the Carmen's Place, who is playing in a Bronze B championship tomorrow night against the Broforce. As Roman comes out and sets this one back behind the net. Bank pass there to Primavera. That's Eric Primavera. Misses the mark with Martin, and then the Hellfish pack it back the other way. Shot saved there. Rebound collected by Primavera. There's three brothers on this Healthy Scratches team. We got Frank, Mike, and Eric all on this team as well. So a lot of siblings in the NERC hockey leagues.
Which one's Mike?
Mike is 15. As Palmer has it. Palmer loses the puck there to Primavera. Primavera gets in the middle. Primavera gets wide. Gets to his backhand. Shot saved there by Alex Scalergi. Primavera gets his own rebound, but this one's going to be picked up, and then we're going to head the other way. To the backhand. Shot saved by Roman. That shot came off the stick of Rob Lloyd. Lloyd tries to poke it back the other way. Shot there, blocked off by Clergy. Gets it over to Ralston. Ralston over to Joe Ralston. Brandon and Joe, father and son, play catch. Joe Ralston, the Brandon Ralston in front. That one's picked off. Healthy Scratches try to head the other way. Cross rank number 22 is Kyle Jennings. He was an award winner this year. Mr. Jennings had the MVP award. Primavera has it. That's Mike Primo. We'll call him Mike. We'll just call him by their first names here. Mike has it on his stick still. Gets it back door to number 44, Dave Diegler. Diegler loses it to Joe Ralston. Ralston has it. He's just going to backhand it over. Brandon Ralston rims it all the way back around. Nobody was home. Eventually, his player gets over there, McCollum. McCollum can't get it past Jennings. Joe Ralston winds up with it on his stick and gets it over to Brandon Ralston. Brandon Ralston has it. He's going to settle things down and bring it back in his own zone. Ralston, steady as she goes behind the net. Ralston, guarded there by Jennings. Jennings normally wears a hoodie, but in these summer days, it's going to be difficult to do that. That's just a dump pass to nobody. Roman's going to come out and play this one. Going to send it around to Primavera. He's going to touch it back to his brother, Mike. Mike has it. Mike is going to carry the puck up the wing. Mike gets to the middle, sends it over. Shot. That one's wide from Diegler. All the way around as Mike Primo right back on it like a dog on a bone. Number 14, Frank Primavera turns it over. Shot saved by Roman, and that one is covered up.
That game's a rival game.
Rival game is next for sure. That's Rob Lloyd with that last shot there, and there's another Ralston on this team. Doug, I guess that might be a brother. So we got Doug, Brandon, and Joe. So we got uncle, father, son on the one team, and then three brothers on the other. RJ Miller tries to send it down loaded Lipschitz. Lipschitz can't handle that one as Primavera gets across rank there to Martin. Martin touches it up. Healthy Scratches trying to get some offense going here as Miller's going to take this one. Miller's just going to rim it all the way around here to Ralston, but that one misses the mark as Primavera's going to pick it up. And we get another set of brothers, the Diegler brothers on this team too. So we got brothers all over this rink. He goes for the slap shot, just misses that one by a mile. He practices that play all the time, the fake slap shot move. Everyone does the fake clapper. This one's going to go cross rink, and it's eventually going to be picked off by Diegler. Diegler tries to get it across, but that one's snuffed out by Lipschitz. Lipschitz, battling himself here, is going to be re-pestered by Diegler. Lipschitz sends it over to Miller. RJ Miller has that one poked away by Primavera. Gets it up to Frank Ralston. Ralston has that one stripped by Primavera as well. Frank Primavera all over the rink thus far. He's going to work himself out of the corner. Primavera tries to get it up the wall. That's actually Eric Primavera. They all look very similar. Like, those brothers look like brothers. RJ Miller tries to dump it down low, but that one's going to be picked up by Eric. Eric tries to chip it around RJ Miller. RJ Miller with a good defensive play there, pins him against the boards. RJ Miller goes behind the net as he battles the rolling puck. Miller has it next to him here. Has Palmer swinging. He's going to get it over to Ralston. Ralston, touch pass. That one misses the mark. Going to go into the corner there to Tony Martin. Tony Martin touches it over as number 92, Foucain, picks it up. Goes back door. They score! Mike Primavera from Foucain, and they get the early lead, 1-0, Healthy Scratches. They got a bit of a fan club over here to the right as well. We got a dog in the crowd as Kosaboon makes his way into the game as they're about to take off. Face off one here by the Hellfish as Joe Ralston has it. Ralston fakes the shot, then takes it. Shot saved by Roman. Rebound cleared out of harm's way by Mike Primavera. Primavera comes up with it. Primavera gets to the middle, slips through a few players. Primavera poked away by Clergy. Nice save there from Clergy. Brandon Ralston's going to head the other way. Brandon Ralston's got a guy on the back door, decides to hold on to it, gets to his backhand, saved by Roman, and rebound is covered up. Is Roman, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name, covers that up. Yeah, why? Well, then you're not going to see it, though. If you need a break, take a break. I'll do the camera. Just make sure it stays up on the stream. Here, hold this. Make sure the stream doesn't go down. Ralston has it. Ralston gets it over there to McCollum, but that one's off the mark, so Primo's going to collect. Primo throws the brakes on behind the net. Primo has it. He's got a stretch pass here to Jennings. Jennings winds, fires. That one had some eyes on it, but went well wide. Winds up going all the way back into zone on the short rink. Primo holds on to it here. He's going to settle it in behind his own net. Primo out to Jennings. Jennings has some time and space. Jennings gets wide on Ralston. Jennings using his body to protect the puck here. Jennings back out to Primo. Primo has it. Back to Jennings. Jennings is going to pick this one up. Jennings gets to his backhand. Leaves it there for Primo. Primo wind fires. That one just wide. Rebound comes all the way back around to Deegan. Deegan has it. Deegan cross strength there to Primo. Primo looks for an option here. Gets it up to Frank Primavera, but that one's out of his reach. Joe Ralston chips it off the boards here to McCollum. He's going to actually wind up getting it himself. Takes a shot. That one had a weird bounce on it. Goes just wide. Primavera, had his Jennings stretching, but couldn't get enough wood on it. And that one's going to be picked up by McCollum. And then Primo picks it back up. Primo over to Jennings. Jennings has it and fires that one. Nice save there from Kalergi as he gets a blocker on it. Don't read that chat. That chat's bad. Good save there from Kalergi. They asked me for a knee brace. Martin has it. Martin on his backhand tries to get it back out in front. That one's poked away. Off the boards comes Lipschitz. Lipschitz. He's pestered there by Foucain, who's got an assist in this game. Foucain tries to get it from Lipschitz. Lipschitz avoids him. Down low, but that one's just poked to the corner. Deegan gets it up the wall there to Primavera. Back to Deegan. Deegler. Oh, and that one goes off the skate of Foucain. Didn't see it coming. Palmer picks it up. Palmer's going to cut through the neutral zone. Palmer's got some speed. He's got time and space to his backhand in front, but that one can't find it on the back door. Back out in front. Another save by Roman. Roman lays out for that one and dives to make that save. Back out in front again, and Roman with another save. Roman with 4 saves there to keep this game at a 1-goal deficit for the Hellfish. Good game here thus far. Faceoff's going to come down low. Primavera wins it over to Foucain. He's going to try to chip it out past Miller. Miller with a good job to keep it in. Lipschitz has it. He's going to wind fire. Roman with another save there as he eats that one up in the chest. Primavera directs his team here and tells his guys to make a change. They have 8 guys, a perfect bench here on both sides. Face off. That one's going to be won by the healthy scratches as Primo has it. We're going to call him Primo at least. Primo touches it up there to Jennings. Jennings with the long shot. That one's well wide. Comes all the way back around for Frank Primavera, but can't get his stick on it. As RJ Miller picks it up 3-on-2. Shot, that one's wide. Rebound comes all the way back around for Ralston. Ralston back out on the point. Palmer has time and space. Fires. Nice save there by Roman. Roman playing a hell of a game thus far. Palmer picks it up. Palmer's got some speed. Palmer gets to the middle. Palmer on his backhand has it. Palmer tries to find an option, but he's quickly closed off there by Jennings. Primavera has it. He's going to take a weak shot on net, and Kalergi is just going to cover that one up. And that is going to be the end of the period. 1-0. The Healthy Scratches head into the first intermission with the lead. Yeah, it's nonstop. All right, we're still good.
Did you think Krakenwell was going to lose to the Dogs?
No, I don't know. That was an interesting game.
Yeah. Patrick didn't do anything. I'm actually surprised.
I'm not.
I'm doing the camera.
All right, back on the camera, buddy. All right, we are back live here at the NERC. Our third game of the night. We got one more to go, and we're going to end it with the doozy with the Copper A division. Face off is won here by the Flying Hellfish. The dog doesn't like that one. As Ralston gets it over to his nephew, Brandon. Brandon's going to fire that one. He scores! Brandon Ralston, hello, how are you? Good night, and that's a goal. Brandon Ralston rips that one off the post and in just 20 seconds into the period, and they get this game tied right back up. That's a snipe. That looks like a me shot when I was good. Not good anymore.
Or PJ.
Primo has it. Primo's got two players on it. Nice little play there to get it to his brother, Frank. Frank has it. Down low here to Jennings. Jennings on his backhand. Gets it in front. Clergy gets a stick on it. Brandon Ralston pokes it out of harm's way. Primo has it. He's got Ralston all over him. Primo tries to get away from Ralston, but he's all over him. Ralston with good, aggressive forecheck there as he forces Primo to go back with it. Eventually, Primo does get the zone. Down low to Jennings. Jennings has it. Throws a shot on that. That one's wide. Rebound comes all the way back out as Diegler's going to pick this one up. Diegler has it. Diegler goes for the stretch pass there. That one's blocked away. Back out in front. Diegler touches it to Primo. Primo. Nice little illusion play there around McCollum. Primo has it. Shot saved there from Clergy. Rebound shot, and that's a goal. That is Jennings with the goal. He gets the second rebound and tucks it in and shows why he was the league MVP. Buries that one and gets the lead back for the Healthy Scratches.
Is that Healthy Scratches? Team matching a place?
That's them.
Is it like a place?
A Healthy Scratch is like a bad player. Face off, one back to Palmer for the Hellfish as Palmer has it. Palmer's going to come out of his own zone. Palmer down the left wing here. Wines, fires, saved by Roman. Rebound picked up by Eric Primavera. Primavera has it. He's going to be content with it behind his own net. Oh, no. Primavera with an interesting play there to go in front of his own net. Loses it. Lloyd gets it and he scores! Lloyd strips or actually it was Lipschitz that stripped the puck and then passed it to Lloyd, who was all alone in front, and he tucks it in. Lloyd is the second highest scorer on their team. He's got some fresh slime wheels on there. I think he bought them for me. I hope he bought them for me. As he gets himself involved in the game, 2-2. Behind the net, Palmer has it. Palmer's going to carry it up through the zone. Palmer to his backhand, drops it there for Lipschitz. Lipschitz shot, save, rebound. Comes out in front. His own player hits him. And then Frank Primavera is going to pick it up. Eric Primavera takes a shot, saved by Clergy, rebound. Lipschitz blows the tire, but leaves it there for R.J. Miller. R.J. Miller tries to get up the wing. That one's going to be poked by Martin, but that one wound up getting on net, and R.J. Miller almost had himself an opportunity. Miller back to Palmer. Palmer's going to back skate here. Palmer makes a little dipsy doodle. Palmer bodied up there. Loses the puck, and it goes over to Lipschitz. Lipschitz down low to Palmer. Palmer tries to collect that one, but that one's stripped from him. Foucain has it. Foucain, touch pass over there. That one's just out of reach. R.J. Miller sends it long and dumps that one into the corner. Martin's in a foot race with it with Palmer. Palmer goes to throw the brakes on, and he slips out. Martin just tries to get it up the boards, but that one misses the target. R.J. Miller has Primo all over him. Primo like a dog on the bone. Gets it in front. Oh, and his brother can't bury it. That would have been a good brother-brother connection. But unfortunately, they weren't able to bury that one. Alex Clergy playing good in this game so far with a very active stick in front of the net. R.J. Miller's going to pick this one up. R.J. Miller sends it up here to McCollum. McCollum has it. McCollum loses it to Martin. Martin picks it up and goes wide with it. Martin has it here. He's going to saucer pass it over there to Primo. Primo carries it up the wall. Primo. Goal! You missed the goal. You missed it. The camera. Oh, my gosh. And our camera guy fails and misses the goal from Primo, but that one did go in. Our camera guy was taking a day off, $1 short. And that one is buried by the Healthy Scratches, and they get back up on top 3-2. Face off won by the Hellfish. Brandon Ralston's going to pick this one up. Ralston has it. Ralston over to his brother, or his dad, Joe Ralston. Back to Brandon. Brandon's going to fire it. Saved by Roman, and Roman covers that one up. They're really trying to target that far side on Roman, but he's a big goaltender that takes up a lot of net. There's not much there. Face off, one back. Ralston has it. Ralston dishes it over to the dad on the back door, but that one's a little far out of reach. Joe Ralston pulls the brakes on. McCollum's going to come in for support, dump it back down low. Primavera winds up with it on his stick. Primavera throws the brakes on himself. He's got Jennings up the wall, decides to carry it himself. Primo over to Jennings. Jennings has a chance. Back door, but good stick there from Brandon Ralston. Primo really showing his skill here all over the rink in this period. Jennings has it. Jennings cuts wide. Jennings, he's going to be hooked there. No call. He goes down in the corner. Primo carries it. He's got Ralston all over him. Primo just backhands it to the corner, but Jennings didn't see it coming. McCollum up to Brandon Ralston. Brandon Ralston with a good touch. Ralston has it. Ralston cuts wide. Ralston's got some time and space. He gets it over to his dad, Joe. Joe fires it off the post. That one had Twine labeled for it, but Joe Ralston couldn't find a way to get it home. Primo has it. Primo cuts wide, takes a shot. Saved there by Clergy. Great save by Clergy. Puck in the corner here. Winds up back to the middle rink with Brandon Ralston on it. Brandon Ralston, he winds, he fires. That one deflected wide. Lloyd back out in front for McCollum. McCollum with a one-shot pass, and then Lloyd scores! Rob Lloyd with his second goal of the matchup, and his family is going nuts over there. Let's get a shot of his family. Can you get all the way over there? Nope. Yep, there it is. The family of the Lloyds. Really supporting their Faja here in this one. And he's got 2 goals. He showed up for his family. Lloyd tries to poke it away from Martin, and he does. Lloyd proving himself in this game so far. Lloyd has a guy all over him. Lloyd backhand pass there to Palmer. Palmer has it. Palmer dishes it over to Miller. Miller's going to take a slap shot. That one's wide. Rebound comes out to McCollum. McCollum has to collect it on his backhand and then sends another shot wide. R.J. Miller, they're just trying to throw everything on that as they know they're playing top goaltender in this division. Palmer has it. Palmer cuts wide. Palmer skates himself into the corner. Gets it in front to McCollum, but shot saved there by Roman.
You know when the Platinum Championship is?
Tomorrow at 7:50.
It's going to be a battle.
It's going to be a battle. Face off. Down low.
Sobe. Last game, Sobe went crazy.
Diegler tries to get to the middle. Diegler's going to skate himself into the corner. Diegler throws it all the way around, but nobody was home. McCollum's going to be the first to it. McCollum tries to get up the wing, but that one's poked away by Primavera. R.J. Miller with another slap shot saved by Roman. Rebound comes out to Ralston. That one's blocked by Tony Martin. Tony Martin's going to try to hunt this puck down as he's got Palmer on him. This is the second time these guys have come in the corner together, and this time it's Tony Martin who goes down. Palmer battles a rolling puck. Palmer stripped there, but stays with it. Eventually, Healthy Scratches get enough of a stick on it to at least prevent a scoring chance. And then R.J. Miller had enough of that, so he sends it all the way down. Diegler gets it over to Martin. Martin tries to get to Diegler. Probably waited a little too long for that pass, as that one's on the back of the net. As Ralston battles it out. Ralston goes down. Looks like he wanted a call there, but that's just a good battle between two players. Primavera has it. 3-on-2 the other way. Primavera has it. He's going to wind. He's going to try to slide it to Martin, but that one hits a skate. Comes out to Jennings. Jennings picks it up and just dumps it into the corner. Palmer's going to be the first to it. Palmer pulls up, makes a little dipsy doodle in the corner, avoids traffic, and just gets it behind his own net, stretches it out to Lipschitz. Lipschitz has got R.J. Miller cross rink, but that one was a little too far behind him, and good read there from Jennings to poke it off his stick. Palmer comes back. Primavera trying to get his players to complete the change here. It's going to come all the way back down the other way as Primo's got it. Primo gets away from McCollum. Primo has McCollum still on him. Primo gets wide. Carries it behind his own net. Doesn't like what he sees, decides to hold on to it. He circles the zone. Primo takes a shot. That one had eyes on him, but just misses wide. And eventually the Hellfish just dump it in. Hellfish, an older team in this league, starting to show their age a little bit with a couple of dumps here in the past few minutes. Because Primo's going to collect this one behind his own net. Primo gets it over to Diegler. That one's through his legs as Ralston gets it. Ralston's got one on his stick. Ralston backdoor, but nice play there on the back check from Primavera. Primo has it. Primo in the corner. Gets it to his brother. They're going to try to battle it out here. Nice play from Lipschitz to get it back to Brandon Ralston. Ralston over to Joe Ralston. Oh, and he had him on the back door, but he couldn't find his stick. Back out in front to Joe Ralston. Gets it to the back door again, and Lipschitz goes right through his stick. Jennings is going to come the other way. Jennings has it. Winds, fires, shot, save. Rebound comes to the corner. Jennings with another shot. He scores! Jennings like that one as he took a bad angle shot from behind the net off his own rebound and puts it in. What a play there as Jennings collects his own rebound and banks it off the goaltender and into the net. 4-3, the Healthy Scratches take the lead with 2:26 remaining in the period. We have ourselves one heck of a seesaw match here. Play comes out here to Primavera. Eric's going to take this one. He's going to be pestered there by Lloyd. He's got 2 goals in this game, showing his defensive abilities. Puck winds up making its way to Foucain. Foucain just dumps it to the corner. Ralston's going to close in on him. Ralston collects it, gets it over to his dad, Joe. Joe doesn't like what he sees. Tries to carry it out himself, but that one's stripped by Foucain. Foucain has it backdoor, but nice play from Joe Ralston to get his stick in the air. Joe Ralston has it. He's going to fake the shot. Martin, good defense there, forces him to the corner. Joe Ralston tries to throw it in front. That was an ill-advised pass. Foucain tries to stay with it, but Joe Ralston's heavy on the back check and now finds himself alone. He's got Lloyd on the back door, elects to shoot it and fires it wide. Lloyd back out to Ralston. Joe Ralston has it. Nice bounce pass to himself off the boards. Foucain had that one on his stick, but didn't see it coming. Brandon Ralston has it. Ralston over to Palmer. Palmer's got a 2-on-1 with Lloyd. Palmer fires, shot, save. Rebound, Roman with another save. Lloyd has it. Lloyd keeps it on his stick. Lloyd with the shot, save, rebound, another save from Roman. Bounces out to Primavera. Primavera's got just too many guys all over him, and the Hellfish look like they've revived a little bit of life here. Lloyd goes for the shot, but that one's poked away by Martin. Over to Jennings. Jennings got himself a goal. Jennings gets to his forehand shot. Saved by Clergy. What a save by Clergy as Jennings goes flying into the corner. Brandon Ralston winds, fires off the helmet, and that's another good save. Goaltenders showing off their stuff here. Clergy and Roman with an absolute goaltending duel right now. 25 ticks remaining here in the second period. Let's see if the Hellfish can get one back before the end of this period. Jennings wins that faceoff. Doesn't have any support, though. It gets back out to Ralston at the point. Ralston over. Palmer fires. That one's blocked by Primo. Rebound comes all the way back to Brandon Ralston. He has one more shot at it here. Takes the long shot. Rebound sits there with Palmer with it on his stick. but couldn't find a way to corral that one. And we head into the third period, 4-3. The Healthy Scratches with the lead. We've got ourselves one hell